I love coffee. It's my second favorite thing in the galaxy. Next to reading about you.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Okay, see if you can find that intel Harper wanted.
Gotta admit, I'm also a tad curious as to what Launch Tower are doing here.
whatever intel was here is gone. But looks like we've still got a chance to recover some data. Seems there's some sort of broadcast array close by. Get back to your ship and meet me in orbit. We can look for this surveillance array.
Do you think the documentary about your life will be made into a movie? And who do you think will play me? Yes, let's! Trading with one's companion is a holy ritual. Let me know if you want to talk some more.
Engines purring. Let's do this.
A bit difficult to tell,
Stable
but
orbit
I'm
achieved.
fairly sure that's Watchtower hardware.
Stay here forever.
Yep.
Well,
I think this is the
a
surveillance
while
array
anyway.
we're looking for. Doubt we'll be able to crack its encryption remotely. But maybe if we destroy it, we might be able to recover some of the data from the wreckage. That's how it's done! Oh, glad to see the fleet strategy works as anticipated. We should search the array's wreckage, see if we can recover that intel for Harper. This salvage looks promising. Looks like we recovered a slate with some intel, got some watchtower components, and... Huh. What are these? Computer cores? Well, alright, I think we got what we need. Let's head back to Stardock. Harper and Gren will want to hear about this.
Your chords are right on the money.
Your vessel is authorized to dock. Please begin approach.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Whew. A lot sure happened out there. We can either go fill Harper in on the details regarding the intel, or check in with Gren, pass on some of this watchtower equipment we recovered. And maybe those guys will know what we can do with those computer core things we found.
Welcome to Stardock.
Hey, you. Good to see you back. Any news on that listening post? Huh. Well, thanks. I'm impressed. Things went smooth, right? You didn't run into any trouble, did you?
That depends on your definition of trouble. First, there were the watchtower troops, then the listening post wiped its data, but not before transmitting it to an array for broadcast. And then we destroyed that array. A small fleet of watchtower ships jumped in, attacking us on sight. I don't know, any of that sound like trouble?
Nothing you couldn't handle, huh? Sounds like famous last words. But you are still breathing, so guess you're right. Still, that's got me wondering. How'd Watchtower have a fleet prepped to ambush you like that? They must have been watching those listening posts real close. But why? Just give me a second here. I'm gonna see what information I can pull from this intel slate. Encrypted. Not surprising. Let's run this through Gren's cracking algorithm. It worked. Quite a lot of data. I'm just skimming here, but yeah, this clears up a few things. It's something Gren cooked up. A program to slip past Watchtower's decryption, dig around in their data. Although, since he ditched Watchtower, their codes have changed. Means his old tricks don't always work. The listening posts, Watchtower used them to track people. But only certain types of people. Huh. Looks like they got posts and surveillance arrays in most systems. They scan every ship that passes, looking for people of interest. And when a vessel gets flagged enough times, an array sends a signal to Watchtower, telling them to jump a fleet into that system.
That explains it. We're the people of interest. This is how they keep finding me, and how they found you. Sneaky little rascals.
Not sure exactly. Information is hazy. Almost seems on purpose. Like they preemptively scrubbed any major details. But I bet good credits they're not after your average Joe. Maybe. From what I read, does look like they've got listening posts in most every system. Though there seems to be exceptions. I noticed Alpha Centauri is curiously avoided. I guess because it's too hot for him there. Too many eyes watching, too many nosy officials.
Harper, is there any way we could find more of these listening posts and surveillance arrays? Because I'm thinking if we start shutting more of them down, Watchtower won't be able to track us as much.
Maybe. I did see something about listening posts in other systems. Hold on, let me run a quick search. Oh, crap. Gren warned me about this. The intel slate. When I started poking around for more specific info, the rest of the data kinda deleted itself. It's an inbuilt security measure. It's just how Watchtower tech works. Pretty much all of it has a self-destruct of some kind. But it's not a complete loss. I did pull the location for another listening post. There's one in the Kumasi system, on Kumasi 6.
Well, that's something. We can always go take that one down. And hey, maybe we'll recover more intel slates.
It's worth a shot. If you can bring me more of those slates, I can likely pull more locations for you. Far as I know, yeah. I don't know if it ever explodes, but data definitely wipes itself if tampered with. If you've got questions about that sort of thing, best ask Ren. He know all the details. At a guess? From listening posts, or the arrays that keep him company. Each one's probably got a nugget of info we can take for ourselves. Just be ready for Watchtower to show up the moment you start poking around. Well, the data you brought back didn't really have much value. At least to me. But I'm so happy that listening post is gone. So here, your payment. And some advice. You need to be careful out there. Watchtower really is hunting you. These listening posts, any system that has one, makes you vulnerable to ambush.
Ah, but any system we clear of them means Watchtower can't track us there.
Yeah, I suppose. Up to you if you want to keep taking down listening posts. Just be ready for a Watchtower fleet to jump in and attack you. But whatever. Bring me more intel slates, and I'll do what I can to help.
Yeah, found 2 of them. No idea what they're for, though.
You don't say. I think I've seen one of these in Gren's workshop. They store data on Watchtower schematics. It's how he built you those sky drops. But like the intel slates, without the proper credentials, you can only pull a small amount of data before it wipes everything else. This hardware's a little beyond my skill to crack. But leave it with me. I know someone who might be able to get something useful from it. You should bring that other core to Gren. I'm sure he'll have something to say about it. Well, I think we're done. Feel free to use Stardock for whatever you need. I think you've earned your spot here. I'll catch you later.
That went well. Let's check in with Gren.
State your needs. Back already? Something wrong? I won't ask where these came from. But yeah, I can use these. Watchtower uses proprietary hardware. As long as I'm duplicating their tech, I'll need authentic components like these. Assuming you can provide me with enough components, I'm willing to fabricate and install more skydrops to your ships. When it comes to their components, Watchtower's construction methods are a mystery to me, and not something I could reverse engineer. However, what you suggest is theoretically possible, but it would require construction materials and know-how we currently don't possess. A Watchtower computer core. Huh. These units are exceedingly rare. Within them lie blueprints for Watchtower constructs, things such as skydrops. Cores contain vast amounts of information, but like almost all Watchtower technology, they have inbuilt safeguards.
We know. Harper already explained. We can only pull small amounts of information before these sort of things wipe themselves.
Good. So you already understand. I can only extract limited information from a core. I suspect we can mine computer cores to acquire blueprints for new types of skydrops, or even devise upgrades for your fleet command system. Yes, most of their tech is designed to self-terminate, though each does so differently. Data archives delete themselves. More valuable ships will often detonate to leave salvage of little value. I've even heard of select personnel who are capable of disintegration so that they'll not leave traceable remains. The cores employ a crystal substrate that maximizes capacity, pushing data storage far beyond traditional computing. Their design is also remarkably resistant to intrusion. Attempts to hack or decode them are next to impossible. Even I find them difficult to fully comprehend. I would think that self-evident. By utilizing purge protocols, Watchtower ensures that no individual can freely learn data they deem sensitive. In this way, even members within their ranks are shielded from information that could compromise the organization's security. One moment. I will establish a link to the core. Connection confirmed. I see data for 3 skydrop schematics, yet we can only extract 1. Our available choices are drops for either a ballistic turret, a Shiva unit, or a surface smoke bomb. You must make a decision. What skydrop should we gain the ability to fabricate? Deploys a kinetic fire turret, which anchors swiftly and provides sustained ballistic support. Calls in a Model S Shiva bot to assist you. The Model S excels at close-quarters skirmishes and rapid response. Blankets the area in dense smoke, obscuring vision and creating tactical cover for maneuvers or retreats. And what would that be? There, it's done. I've downloaded the relevant data. Now you'll have access to that skydrop to install onto any of your vessels. If you can find more computer cores, bring them to me, and I'll see what I can do with them. Until then, I can offer to outfit your ships with the skydrops we already have, assuming you have enough watchtower components. Gratitude is unnecessary. However, it is appreciated. If you need to restock any skydrops, or require any other ship services, just check in with Babs. I'll make sure she receives the necessary updates to assist you. Otherwise, I'll be here to help however I can. I'll return to my work, but I'll be here if you need me. Sorry, busy now. Come back later.
I still get a rush visiting new planets. Hope I never lose that feeling.
Your arrival has been logged. Please, let me know how I may facilitate. Please stand by. Restocking is in progress. All skydrop modules at capacity. No restock required. Generating summary of starship listings. Please outline your desired parameters. I will do my best to provide accurate responses. Berthing and boarding supervisor. Babs. Inquiry session terminated. Records show your skydrops are fully stocked. No action required. I stand ready to implement desired changes. I can assist with any modifications you require. Ship modification request acknowledged. Please provide modification details. can initiate modifications immediately. Please advise. Logging you out.
Well, that was productive. You met with Gren and didn't kill him. Harper seems to like you. We found out how Watchtower's been tracking us, and even figured out how to exploit more of their technology against them. Well, you know, he's got that whole Watchtower thing going on. Now, I didn't think you actually would kill him, but it's good to know you can show restraint. Well, she didn't have Babs hurl you out of an airlock when you first met. That was my first clue. Besides that, usually, Harper's willing to give most folks a chance. However, she always keeps things professional. But considering she offered you free use of Stardock, that tells me she's put some trust in you. That's not something she does easily. Sure looks that way. Of course, we still don't have the full picture. But from what I can piece together, seems these listening posts are tuned to pick up, well, us. Watchtower track, monitor, and when they think the time is right, spring an ambush. No idea what constitutes the right time. Maybe they're just waiting for the perfect moment to ruin our day. But hey, we've got some of their tech figured out now. That's one step closer to turning the tables, right? Huh, funny. I asked Gren the same thing. You know, are we just asking for trouble, playing in their toy box, tinkering with their toys? But Gren seemed pretty confident there would be no issues. Said it's the best way to fight back, use their own tricks against them. And honestly, kinda hard to argue with the results so far. I think for the time being, keep doing whatever it is you do. Watchtower are still a problem, but at least now you have a defense against them. And if you find yourself with some free time, you can always hunt down more listening posts, or have Gren build and upgrade stuff for your fleet. And if you don't mind the company, I think I'll stay on with you. You know, as an official part of your crew. What, you mean like a job? I'm, between employment right now? So that's not an issue. And no friends or family I need to worry about, present company not included. Nope, nothing tying me down. I am at your disposal. Fantastic. Feel free to treat me as you would any other member of your crew. Order me around, have me clean the toilets, put the fear of God in me, whatever. It's your show. I'm just here to lend a hand. All right, let's get going.
Where are we going? What are we doing? What's next for me and you? Has anyone ever told you you're the greatest explorer in the settled systems? Well, they should. Consider me your shadow.
Okay, back to regular duties.
You have my attention. Hello again. I'm glad you're here. Since we last spoke, I've been thinking things over. I believe I found a way to mine additional data from Watchtower computer cores. Data that would let us upgrade your fleet command system, or perhaps even figure out new types of ship modules or systems. So the next time you have spare cores, you'll need to decide what type of data you'd rather I extract. I can't give specifics, but additional vessels, new systems, perhaps even new modules. It'll depend on what data we can mine. One more thing. I've documented how to build a remote fleet command system terminal. I'll forward you the schematics. You can build a terminal aboard your ship, granting you remote access to the main system here on Stardock. Now, was there something you needed? For now, I don't think there are any more we can extract. Perhaps later. Then let's proceed. Don't forget, you've got a skydrop we can install. No restock is required. All modules are fully loaded. I assume I'm dismissed.
You need something?
What's up?
Hey, good to see you.
Need something, Captain? It's always good to see a friend.
See anything interesting today?
I had a present for you,
You
Captain.
might want this.
What can I help you with? Bye-bye.
Is it weird that I still get... nervous around you? We're literally best friends after all.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
Hey, how's it going?
Back again? Looking for some help with watchtower intel? Don't keep me waiting, let's have it. Just give me a minute. Listening post found. This one's not too close, but not too far away. I'll ping you the coordinates. Check it out if you're feeling brave. Until next time. Safe travels.
have
See
something.
what I found interested in.
That grav drive is toast.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. All ships! We have a hostile in orbit. Deadly force is authorized. Moving to neutralize suspect.
Whoa! I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
Dan acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
Airlock integrity looks good.
What?
Keep firing on them!
We're on our own. Again.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.